Welcome to the Shweiki Media Expert Webinar Series, where we team up with leading marketing and publishing experts to provide you with tips and best practices to help you grow your business and stay on the cutting edge. Welcome to the show.
Hello, everyone. This is Deborah Jason speaking to you today on the Shweiki Media Weekly Expert Webinar Series. If you are thinking about a new website for your company or a redesign of an existing one, careful planning is of the utmost importance. Whether you're working with an agency team or an independent copywriter and designer, the information you provide may make the difference between first-rate and second-rate marketing content. In the last program, we covered the first 4 steps to help you plan for increasing readership of your website content. Those 4 steps were clarify your goals, describe your product or service, identify the target market you're going to serve, and define your brand. Today, let's move on to step number 5. Think about the format. You don't need exact specifics here, but having a rough idea about the look, size, and layout of your website, it serves 2 purposes. 1, you'll have an easier time communicating your ideas to your copywriter and the rest of your creative team. And 2, having some sense of what you want helps you get a handle on the cost of copy, design, photography, programming, whatever it is you'll need for your website. Are you thinking about a simple one-page website or one that goes deep? Is your message going to be short and sweet, or do you need a lot of copy to support the objectives of your site? How many images do you need? How many photos or illustrations, and how large do you want them to be? Talk with your copywriter and your web designer about what they think will work best in meeting your needs. Then move on to step number 6, which is determine your budget and your scheduling needs. Having done your planning, you'll be able to roughly describe what you have in mind in order to obtain an estimate from your design team. If you have a specific budget to work with, then let your copywriter and your designer know that figure. It may save you a lot of time up front. You see, creating a website involves many phases of production, such as copywriting, graphic design, photography or illustration, proofreading, revisions, programming and coding, and each phase can vary in length. So it's in your best interest to let each individual on your team know what your scheduling needs are immediately, because if they cannot meet your deadlines, you may need to either adjust your schedule or find another resource. Step number 7 is decide who is going to write this final piece. Perhaps you're thinking about writing the website, perhaps you're thinking about writing the website content yourself. Why then would you even consider hiring a professional copywriter? Well, experience, quality, technique, attention to detail, those are just a few reasons. Acting as your creative partner, not just another vendor, is another reason to consider working with a professional. Think about it. Would you attempt to handle your own court case if you weren't a lawyer? Whereas your field of specialization might be something like real estate or financial services or high tech, a copywriter's expertise is creating persuasive and compelling marketing communications. Guerrilla marketer J. Conrad Levinson said this: writing, when you have no talent at written persuasion, is a false economy, meaning saving money in the wrong way. Using an amateur because you don't want to pay for a pro, even though one is needed, is not a way to save your money. The project you're about to assign sends a message out to the world about your product or service, and you want to make a good impression. A copywriter should also make a good impression with you. Therefore, hiring someone on talent alone isn't enough. Find someone you trust, someone who can establish a rapport with you, who can play as a team member. The end result is an effective website that successfully achieves your goal. So I want to share with you 7 quick copywriting tips for your website. Number 1 is to have an attention-getting headline. My mentor and veteran copywriter Eugene Schwartz said that the purpose of your headline is to get readers to read the next line. Number 2, start with your single strongest selling benefit. Number 3, offer benefit-oriented copy, emphasizing how you help and serve your audience. Number 4, back up the points made in your copy with social proof, testimonials, or endorsements. Make sure you lead your reader through the copy. Maintain a trail that flows smoothly. And don't just list features. Convert those features into benefits. Remember the example in our last webinar when we discussed planning step number 2, describing your product or service. Convert features into benefits. And number 7, please don't forget a call to action. Tell people what you want them to do. So perhaps you insist on writing the content yourself. You've decided that you're going to try your hand at writing your website copy on your own. If that's the direction you want to take, I still have some helpful guidelines for you. Don't be overwhelmed. Fellow copywriter Bob Bly said, don't think of it as advertising. Think of it as a letter to a friend. Your goal is to convince your friend to try a great new product or service, which happens to be your product or service. Next, the guideline is to just write. Don't worry about getting it right the first time. As Julia Cameron says, when we just let ourselves write, we get it right. So once again, just pick up that pen or sit down at your keyboard and just write. Next, do the easy parts first. By doing that, you'll gain some momentum, and you can keep on going. And of course, sleep on it. Put your work aside and let it rest. But while you're resting, when you get up the next day, you'll have fresh eyes and probably some fresh insights and ideas as well. Now, if you want to take copywriting on yourself and excel at skills, or you just want to know more about copywriting so you can be knowledgeable when working with one of your marketing materials, be it a website or a brochure, I invite you to jump on board and participate in Magnetic Copywriting, 21 days to creating killer copy that converts. The good folks at Shweiki Media have given me the opportunity to introduce you to this home study program. It's an online program that gives you the chance to hone your writing skills. It's designed to support you by empowering you with the tools you need to get your message out there in a big way, in a way that resonates, not repels your ideal clients. A Power Pack program, it's aimed at boosting your copywriting skills so that you access an arsenal of magnetic words for writing copy that converts. You communicate a clear message that motivates your buyers to respond. You express your passion in a way that turns your words into skyrocketing results, and you understand the 2 powerful psychological triggers that grab attention and can make your good content great. Finally, you'll switch out empty, mediocre copy for memorable words that monetize so that your prospects say, I want it now. And I want you to attract new clients so that you can make an amazing impact on their lives. So I invite you to take advantage of this opportunity to explore valuable copywriting techniques that transform your copy from mediocre to monetizing. so it converts those prospects into loyal, raving fans. This program includes recordings of 3 teleseminar sessions, each accompanied by an action guide. Listen to each session repeatedly whenever it's convenient for you. You'll also get a series of done-for-you templates that include fill-in-the-blank attention-grabbing headlines, an easy-to-follow 10-step sales page template, a formula for creating a succinct yet strong 30-second spiel, a testimonial request letter to help you gather feedback from your satisfied clients, and so much more. You see, I pack 3 decades of experience running my own copywriting business into a comprehensive program, making it easy and fun for you. If you visit rightdirection.com, that's W-R-I-T-E, rightdirection.com/MC Home Study, you'll get ready to make your content go from boring to brilliant. Remember these 7 steps next time you're about to create or redesign a website. Putting them to use provides you with a working, organized outline that gives you a focused direction, offers practical information to your creative team, and saves you valuable time and money. Here's some extra advice. Don't rush it. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and your website won't be either. Like many professionals, you may feel that time is of the essence, that you have to have your website immediately. If at all possible, please don't rush. The time you take upfront gathering information, planning carefully, will save you time fixing mistakes, and it will save you money paying for rush charges later on down the road. And when all is said and done, you'll find that you're looking at a website that successfully meets your expectations. I hope you'll walk away with at least 1 or 2 tips you can implement as soon as you get off today's webinar. The faster you take action, the better your results. We've explored a lot in these 2 copywriting webinars, so here's a quick wrap-up of the 7 planning steps that we've covered. Number 1, clarify your goals. Number 2, describe your product or service. Number 3, identify your market. Who do you serve? Number 4, define your brand. Number 5, think about your format. Number 6, determine your budget and scheduling needs. And number 7, decide who is going to write and design your final piece. My name is Deborah Jason, and I'm the author of the award-winning book, Millionaire Marketing on a Shoestring Budget. It's available on Amazon, or order an autographed copy at millionairemarketingonashoestringbudget.com. I'm also a speaker, trainer, copywriter, and multifaceted marketing mentor. Marketing and writing with heart, not hype, I speak about the value of nurturing deeper relationships and the art of engagement as they apply to helping you generate leads, attract a steady stream of happy clients, and network online and off. You can find me online at deborahjason.com and rightdirection.com. On behalf of the Shweiki Media Weekly Expert Webinar Series, I thank you for taking time out of your day to join us for this session. And I'll look forward to seeing you again on another webinar in the near future. Have a heartwarming day, and here's to your sweet success. Now is the time to let your light shine and live your dream. Thanks a million for listening today. Bye-bye.